Class, this is my audience. Alrighty, let's get started. There has been a worldwide debate on which is better, dogs or cats. And today I'm going to be explaining the pros and cons between cats and dogs to really decide which is the better option for the average person in America. Alright, point one, allergies. This is probably one of the biggest problems. So if you are allergic to a dog, you're automatically going to get a cat. If you're allergic to a cat, you're automatically going to get a dog. And some people are even allergic to both, like me. But I have cats because I don't really care. Point two, the pros and cons between cats are, pro one, cats are very easy to take care of. You get a cat day one, you got a bowl of food, water, litter box, and it's using the bathroom on its own, eating on its own. You don't got to do nothing really. It's easy. It's super easy. I mean, you don't got to brush it. You don't got to clean it. You don't got to do none of that. What brings me on to pro number two. They are clean animals. Cats are very, very clean. They even clean themselves. You don't got to wash them. You don't got to bathe them. And they don't shed everywhere. So, I mean, that's a win-win for everybody, right? Now, which brings me on to the cons, which is cats are not lovable at all. Cats are, like, not very nice because they're very territorial. And if you have something that's territorial and you're trying to pet it, it might not like you that much. But sometimes the cats will be nice and cuddle you up. But most of the time, they're territorial and don't want you around. What brings me on to con number two. In heat. Cats get in heat during a season. And if you don't get them fixed, they're going to pee on everything. Which, I mean, if you get them fixed, might fix the problem, but maybe not. What brings me on to con number three. Cats are territorial. That's just how it is, man. You bring another cat in here, you got two cats, they're not going to like each other. They're going to be smacking at each other. They're sometimes going to love each other, but most of the time, they like their own space, man. That's just how it is. Now, out of that way, the pros and cons of a dog. Pro number one, dogs are very lovable. Dogs will love you forever. They even call it man's best friend. That's how lovable they are. You get off of work, that dog is going to be sitting right in front of the door waiting for you. That's a super good con, or super good pro, I should say. Pro number two, dogs are great protectors. If you have an intruder, you got a big dog, the intruder's gone. You will be good. No matter what, they will protect you. Which brings me on to con number one. Dogs are dirty. Very, very dirty. They shed a lot, and if you don't potty train them right away, they will pee, poop on everything. They'll eat your couch. You can't leave them alone while you're at work, which most people have 9-to-5 jobs, so it's kind of a big deal, kind of a big deal breaker there, so you got to give more time to train them, and they'll be less dirty. For con number two, it's harder and it takes time. Time management for a dog is very high. If you don't put time into your dog, it's not going to be trained. It's going to poo everywhere. Like I said before, dogs are, you gotta train them to be something great. Which brings me on to con number three. Dogs can be overprotective, which means they're territorial. Meaning that if you bring a family member to the house, they might attack the family member because they don't know who that is, which could be a con. And they bark at everything if they're super protective, which could get annoying over time. Now, in conclusion, after reading the pros and cons between both animals, which I have both had, so I have the experience of both animals, in my decision, I believe the cat is the better option, as the cat takes less time and it's easier to manage for most people in America, as they have 9-to-5 jobs and they don't got the time to really take care of an animal every day.